So now let's delve deeper into how U.S. election could impact the stock market with our analyst, Gemma Guyardi from Astronacci founders and CEO. Mas Gemma, please join us. We're going to take a look at some of how the predictions going to look like. All right, so let's post-shooting incident. Some say Trump is dominating. Your take on this?
Yeah, so since the last election, 2020, market really happy with the Biden win. But apparently for the past 2 years, they're not really happy with the Democrat. And then we can see when the Trump got hit on that shooting incident, everybody looks red now. And we believe the market accepts that, proven by the DJI that rose significantly and also the gold rose significantly. It means that there's instability about the politics, and then market responds by jump into the market and then buy. That's a strong signal that most likely the Republican will win.
Now, so one thing for sure, Trump and Biden also, they mentioned that they were going to ban TikTok early on, but now Trump already changed it. It looks like he's changing his mind on the latest
social media. That's
right, right. But at the same time, Truth, it looks like it's doing better. So we're going to take a look at Trump media performance right now.
Yeah, so this is my analysis that it has a potential to go up to $60 per share. Okay. And then regarding the social media part, if you can still remember how Trump, when he became a president, he always used
Twitter back then.
Twitter,
yes.
Yeah, and then how to control the market, to send the opinion. So I believe the history will repeat itself when he become the next U.S. president, let's say win the election, then he will try to drive the public opinion through X, now it's not Twitter anymore, and maybe TikTok.
All right.
Yeah, so I guess that's a part of the strategy. And the Trump media maybe exit from complete its sideways movement and go up and starting bullish trend to 60.
All right. Now, one of the things that's he mentioned again on his recent interview was J.P. Morgan Chase CEO might be the Treasury Secretary this time around if he actually get elected. So on that note, we also just seen like some performances from like Goldman Sachs and BofA. So what do you see on Goldman's performance for upcoming days?
So the rule of thumb, when the Republic leads the United States of America, there will be aggressive on the financial sectors, okay? The hedge fund going to climb, and then the stocks market more volatile, become more aggressive. So of course, like Goldman Sachs and then the BlackRock, they're like a hedge fund company. Yes. They will get a beneficiary. A lot of people going to put the money in these sectors, and then if you can see the bullish trend is already there. And this is the short-term period, okay? The view for the short term, this looks like it's going to hit 530 for the Goldman Sachs. And then in the long run, I believe about 15 to 20%, that will be the new record for Goldman Sachs.
Okay, and then we have another one for BofA.
The BofA, yeah, Bank of America. I really like this kind of bank, and pretty much it's like BRI in Indonesia.
Okay.
And it's moved in the bullish trend. We see the resistance about $43, and then the longer term is maybe like 7 to 8 months. We're looking about like 13 to 15% appreciation from the price.
All right, guys, I don't mean to interject. I do have a question as well, actually. Obviously, there has been a lot of news surrounding U.S. inflation, and it's obviously dominated markets as well. How do you think it's going to impact, and specifically its impact on the Nasdaq's outlook as well, which you have over there?
Yeah, so when we talk about the Nasdaq, it's still going to the bullish part, and apparently Donald Trump will support in the tech stock soon when because he already planned on it. Right, and then he starting with the unban the TikTok. It means that he's gonna be a little bit more showing the support to the tech industry. And then the Nasdaq, who's mostly in the tech stocks, we're looking for 22,000 for the next maybe eight months maximum. So at least 2024, we're looking for a new high in the Nasdaq, up to 22,000 for now.
So far it's been quite bullish, hasn't it?
Yeah, that's great for Nasdaq as well.
All right, so we've already seen Biden serve his one term, and then like we saw Trump, and then so what can we see from like performance when they got elected, let's say 2016 and 2020, with the market performance on this election time?
Now, when we see 2016, this is during Trump election, okay?
All right.
During the Trump election, all the tech stocks and mostly the big cap in the tech, and then we're looking on the Nasdaq stock, they rose significantly during the elections. It's like 15% to Tesla gained like almost 40%, and then roughly 10 to 15%. So history could be to repeat itself. And then what I can see as well, that Trump will use the combined strategy. This is like, I think this is the first time that Trump will let the Fed chief, right, is probably gonna let Jerome Powell to lead again. And then this is a unique thing because Trump lets the conservative guy to lead the Fed, okay? And mostly the Republic really like to be more aggressive, but this time if Jerome come back, and then he will give a lot of stimulus in the U.S. market, and this is like a great strategy for all stocks.
All right, so we also have the 2020 performance. So
Yeah.
what can we see if what historically Biden's shown on this?
So here's the deal. Historically, if the U.S. president accepted by the market, every stock would go like significantly high.
No matter if it's Democrat
No
or
matter.
Republican.
As long as they accepted by the market. So I still remember October 2020 when the vaccine has found and then Joe Biden won the election. All the stocks around the world, including Indonesia, rose significantly. So you buy any stock, it's gonna rise like maybe 15 to 30% just like a week. So in this case, after the incident of the Trump shooting on the campaign, we can see that every state now has become red. So it means when it's become red and the Dow Jones almost hit 41,000,
Yes.
the market likes him.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Now, I mean, obviously these are, U.S. stocks, right? But what about Indonesian stocks? How do you think the U.S. election will impact the Indonesian stock market?
We talk about the 10 years historical.
Okay.
U.S. election will have a positive impact to Indonesia.
Regardless of
who
who
is the president.
Okay.
It's always like that. So that's why we call U.S. election president for Indonesian stocks every 4 years. Yeah, we can learn from 2016, 2020. You will see like at least 10 to 15% for the Jakarta Composite Index. And then this year, we believe that 7,800 will be the fair price value for Jakarta Composite Index with the United States new president.
All right. Oh, well, we look forward. I mean, the election's still months away. But
But we need to get ready now. And
Yeah.
if you're looking for cheap Indonesian stock based on the valuation, I think this is the best time to buy. So if Trump wins, and then he's gonna lift all the financial sector in the U.S., sooner or later, all in financial sectors, the big banks in Indonesia, gonna get a positive impact.
All right. Again, mind you, this is all information based on historical data, and
Exactly.
please always advise with your financial advisor before you buy or you want to sell any of your stocks or anything purchase that you're gonna do. All right. With that, thank you so much
Thank
for
you so
being
much.
here. We are set for another break. When we return, I'll sit down with Garuda Indonesia CEO Irfan Setiaputra to discuss from their 2024 performance, even Indonesian special dish, nasi kapau. You don't want to miss. Stay here.